You know I don't drink this but one night out the week. That's Friday night. I drink just enough to where I can handle it. Then I cuss it loose. I leave it alone. So you ain't got to worry about me drinking myself to death, because I ain't worrying about that. I done seen him, done wrestle with him. Look here, for him. I look up one day, and death marching straight at me, like soldiers on parade. The army of death was marching straight at me. Middle of July.
Can I ask you a question?
The hell you got to ask me? Mr. Stawicki, the one you got the questions for.
How come you ain't never liked me?
Like you? Who the hell said I got to like you? What law is there say I got to like you? Want to stand up in my face and ask a damn fool-ass question like that, talking about liking somebody. Come here when I'm talking to you. Straighten up, goddammit. I asked you a question. What law is there say I got to like you?
None.
Well, all right then. Don't you eat every day? Answer me when I talk to you. Don't you eat every day?
Yeah.
Nigga, as long as you in my house, you put a sir on the end of it when you talk to me.
Yes, sir.
Why don't you go ahead and let the boy play football, Troy? Ain't no harm in that. He's just trying to be like you with
I don't want him to be like me. I want him to get as far away from my life as he possibly can. You're the only decent thing ever happened to me, Rose. I wish him that. But I don't wish him nothing else from my life. Decided 17 years ago that boy wasn't going to get involved in no sports. Not after what they did to me in sports.
Why don't you admit you were too old for the major leagues? For once, why don't you admit that?
Mothering the boy too much, worrying about whether people like him or not.
Everything that boy do, he do for you. He want you to say, good job, son, that's all.
I ain't got time for that, Rose. He's alive, he's healthy. He got to make his own way. I made mine. Nobody gonna hold his hand when he get out there in the world.
Times have changed from when you were young, Troy. With the fever talking plumb out his head.
Death standing there staring at me, holding that sickle in his hand. And finally he said, "You want bound over for another year?" See, just like that. "You want bound over for another year?" I said, "Bound over hell. We can settle this right now." Seemed like he kind of fell back when I said that. And all the cold went out me. I reached down, I grabbed that sickle, I threw it as far as I could throw it, and me and him commenced to wrestling. We wrestled for 3 days and 3 nights. I can't say where I got the strength from. Every time